December 14th, 2009. A U.S. Airways flight is about to crash into the Hudson River. 155 passengers. 90 seconds to decide. Captain Sully Sullenberger doesn't panic. He doesn't freeze. He solves the impossible problem in the time it takes most people to check their phone. What did he know that you don't? By the end of this story, you'll have the exact three-step method he used. The same method that billionaires, chess masters, and crisis negotiators use to solve problems that would destroy everyone else. And here's the truth nobody tells you. The bigger the problem looks, the easier this method makes it. But first, you need to understand why you've been solving problems wrong your entire life. Sarah is staring at her laptop at 2 a.m. Her startup is bleeding money. 3 clients just left. Her co-founder wants out. She's been thinking about it for 6 hours straight. She's doing what most people do. She's thinking in circles. Here's what's happening in her brain. She's jumping between the problem, her feelings about the problem, possible solutions, reasons those solutions won't work, and back to the problem. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube by randomly twisting it and hoping it works out. This is called problem paralysis. And it's not your fault. Your brain evolved to handle immediate threats. Tiger in the bushes, run. Food nearby, eat. But modern problems, they're abstract. They're complex. They have multiple moving parts. So your brain does what it always does when it's confused. It freezes or it spirals. Most people never escape this. They either avoid the problem, hoping it goes away, or they think themselves into exhaustion without making progress. But there's another way. Back to Captain Sully. The geese have destroyed both engines. The plane is falling. He has 3 options. Return to LaGuardia, try for Teterboro Airport, or ditch in the Hudson River. What does he do? He uses 3 words: define, decide, and do. Step 1. Define. Most people skip this step. They jump straight to solutions. That's like a doctor prescribing medicine before diagnosing the disease. Sully doesn't ask, "What should I do?" He asks, "What is the actual problem?" Not "my engines failed." That's not the problem. The problem is, I need to land this aircraft safely in approximately 90 seconds, with 0 engine power and 155 lives depending on me. See the difference? One is vague and emotional. The other is specific and actionable. Here's the rule. If you can't write your problem in one clear sentence, you don't understand it yet. Sarah's problem isn't everything is falling apart. It's I have 60 days of runway left and need to generate $50,000 in revenue or find funding. The moment you define the problem precisely, your brain stops spinning and starts solving. Step 2. Decide. Sully runs the calculation. LaGuardia? We won't make it. Teterboro? Too far. Hudson? Possible. He doesn't debate. He doesn't second guess. He decides in 30 seconds. This is where most people fail. They know what the problem is. They see the options. But they can't pull the trigger. They wait for perfect information. They want a guarantee. Here's the truth. Perfect information doesn't exist. Every decision is a bet with incomplete data. But here's the secret. Making a decision, even an imperfect one, is better than making no decision. Because action creates information. You can course correct after you start. You can't course correct while you're standing still. Sarah looks at her options. She could chase new clients. She could cut costs. She could pivot the product. She decides, focus everything on the 2 clients who actually pay well and deliver exceptional value. 1 week. All in. Step 3. Do. Sully commits. He aims for the river. He doesn't look back at the options he rejected. He doesn't wonder if he made the right choice. He executes with full focus. This is the step where most people sabotage themselves. They make a decision, but they don't commit. They keep one foot in, one foot out. They start executing, but they're still debating whether it's the right move. That split attention kills execution. You can't land a plane on the Hudson while second-guessing whether you should have tried for Teterboro. Sarah stops checking her email. She stops browsing competitor websites. She stops having strategy sessions with people who aren't going to help. For 1 week, she does only one thing: deliver incredible results for those 2 clients. The plane hits the water. All 155 passengers survive. It's called the Miracle on the Hudson. Sarah's clients are so impressed they refer her to 3 more. She hits her revenue target with 2 weeks to spare. No miracle, just method. Here's what most people don't understand. Problems feel big because they're blurry. The moment you define them precisely, they shrink. The moment you decide on a path, the overwhelm disappears. The moment you commit to action, momentum takes over. Think about the last time you were dreading something. Maybe a difficult conversation. Maybe a work presentation. It felt huge in your head. But the moment you started doing it, what happened? It was easier than you thought. That's because your brain magnifies uncertainty, and it minimizes competence. Define, decide, do. This method removes uncertainty at each step. You can use this for anything: career decisions, relationship issues, financial problems, creative blocks. Someone asks you, "Should I quit my job?" Wrong question. The question is, what specific outcome do I want in my career in the next 12 months? Define it. Then decide, does this job get me there or not? Then do. Stay and execute. Or leave and execute. How do I fix my relationship? Becomes, what does a healthy relationship look like to me specifically? Then decide, is this relationship capable of that or not? Then do. Commit to making it work, or commit to ending it with respect. I'm overwhelmed with tasks becomes, what is the one outcome that makes everything else easier or unnecessary? Decide which task delivers that. Then do only that until it's done. The method doesn't change. The problem doesn't matter. Here's the test. Right now, you have a problem you've been avoiding or overthinking. You know exactly which one I'm talking about. Take 60 seconds. Write it down in 1 sentence. That's step 1. Define. Then, list your real options. Not the fantasy options. The actual paths available to you right now. Pick one. That's step 2. Decide. Then do the first small action within the next hour. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Now. That's step 3. Do. Most people will listen to this and nod and do nothing. They'll keep circling the problem like Sarah at 2 a.m., hoping inspiration strikes. But you're different. You know the method now. Define, decide, and do. Problems don't scare you anymore. They obey you. Now go solve yours.